Hey everybody, welcome back to this thing where we do and talk about things Anyway, Pokemon released, new trailer, boom. I don't usually talk about these, well, who am I kidding? I talk about them if they're important. The last one they dropped was about the Ultra Beasts and only the Ultra Beasts, and I was like, I swear to God if my dog keeps barking. Okay, I think I got 2 minutes to do this before my dog starts barking again. Anyway, this week's video focuses on basically two things, one of which I am super excited about. One, we have version exclusives. We get to look at two different monkeys. One of them is clearly Harambe. We have Passimian and we have Oranguru. Now, they're version exclusive. Passimian to Sun, Oranguru to Oranguru? It's like orangutan. To Moon. Passimian's fighting type. Now the thing is, all their arms, they have markings. Those are given to them by their leader of their pack. They travel in like packs of 30. They actually fight by throwing berries. Hard and soft. They make a distinction. They throw both. And they actually watch Pokemon trainers when they throw Pokeballs to see if they're worthy of being captured. So that's kind of cool. Oranguru, the Moon version. Now this thing is Psychic Normal. What's hype about the normal typing there? It doesn't add a weakness because you're already Psychic, right? Fighting is just going to be neutral. But it helps you negate that Ghost type weakness the Psychic would normally have. So kind of a good typing there. Oranguru are said to use items that only humans can use. I doubt that means they're going to be able to use potions in battle. But as a fun fact, part of their fluff, they throw Pokeballs. They've been seen to throw Pokeballs. I don't know if that means that they can also own Pokemon. That would be pretty weird, but that's a part of their lore. Now, Passimian and Oranguru each showed something that's going to be brand new to the games. Passimian has an ability called Receiver. Now, what Receiver does is if you're in a double battle or maybe triple, maybe rotation. Does anyone play rotation? If your partner dies, you take their ability. So if Intimidate, if Gyarados dies, then he has Intimidate, he takes it and he uses it immediately. That's great. Oranguru, on the other hand, has a new move called Instruct. And now Instruct is like after you, except for it just makes the Pokemon that you're instructing, which is usually your partner, use the move, the same move as that it used last time. I guess it doesn't have to be your partner. I guess if they like powered you up, it makes the selected target use its most recent move again. So if your opponent is being a dumbass, I guess you can capitalize. We actually get to see a short piece of a battle here. Does the background look like sickly puke green to you too, or is that just me? To expand on this version exclusive idea, Rockruff, remember that Coral thing we got like 5 days ago? We saw its evolutions. We finally have the English version of that. The Pokemon's named Lycanroc. There's a midday form for Sun version, midnight form for Moon version, so that's also going to be whichever version you have. That'll be really important. They're both rock type. They have a different secondary ability between the two. They both look like they're going to be all right. But yeah, we saw this stuff like 5 days ago. Now, the website really focuses on the fact that the midday form has an emphasis on speed. So it has a new move called Accelerock, and it's supposed to be some kind of priority move. The website says it always strikes first. Quick Attack also says the same thing, but same with Extreme Speed. So it'll probably be some form of, you know, maybe rock priority move, which it sounds pretty cool. Unfortunately, on the other hand, the Midnight form, they gave the Midnight form Counter, the move we've had since, I don't know, Gen 1? And then we get to see something so cool. We get hella customization options. Oh my god, so many customization options in Sun and Moon. Oh, thank baby Jesus. I'm talking about hat, no hat, long hair, short hair, skin, contacts for your eyes. Guys, you can dye your clothing. We are gonna be like a real human being in these games, except for somehow you go to the hair salon and they can give you a longer haircut. I don't know how they figured that out. But besides that, guys, so much clothing all of the time. Yes. No, I'm honestly really excited about that. And then they show us basically the next version of Pokemon Ami. It's called Pokemon Refresh. Now, Pokemon Refresh, what that does, after battle, before battle, anytime, you can go and groom your Pokemon. Now, your Pokemon get dirty sometimes after fighting, so you can go clean off some mud. That'll give them a bunch of affection for you, and it'll work like Pokemon Ami, where if they love you enough, they'll sometimes miraculously hold on in battle, or they'll dodge 100% accurate attacks. In-game, of course, not PvP. But at the same time, you can also cure status ailments in this thing. So you can go and cure paralysis if you brush your Pokemon enough and make it love you, instead of giving them whatever, like cakes or puffins. I never played Pokemon on me, I'm not gonna lie, I never did. But in this version, you give them Pokebeans. and then that's what they eat, and they love Poke Beans, and they love you, and then it's all one big happy family. Then they give us a little bit of a teaser here. We get to see a couple more Z moves, one for Pikachu, one for Eevee. Neither of these things are fully evolved Mons, believe it or not. Catastropika is Pikachu's Z move. It's said on the website to be Pikachu's strongest move ever, so think maybe Vault Tackle on crack. I don't know, it just says to be its most powerful ever. And then Eevee gets this thing where all of its like freaking Eeveelution brothers come up and they're like, let's go, and then it gets +2 in every stat. It literally is Geomancy on crack, but you're an Eevee. So maybe Eevee can actually be used for once, and it's not just gonna be trash, but yeah. That wraps it up for the English trailer. Now the Japanese dropped two videos. One of them's not that exciting. One that was like the Japanese version of ours, except for they included a little bit about Ultra Beasts again. So they included UB02, Beauty, and Expansion in this trailer. Now, what it says is that these Ultra Beasts actually show up and start attacking the Alola region, so they're not just gonna be like good. They're not good Mons, they're bad Mons. And then the second Japanese trailer is about Pokemon Bank and how you can send everything up to Sun and Moon, which the functionality will begin in early 2017, but you can't send anything back. So all of your favorite Pokemon can come up to the newest game, but if you're trading from X, Y, Oris up, like they're stuck. So make sure you're trading up stuff you want to stay up and not come back, because it's not gonna work like that. And that's it. Guys, this trailer dropped just a few hours ago, and then I had to edit this video. So it's gonna be interesting, it's gonna be good. November 18th is when the games come out. It's gonna be hype. I'm gonna do a Let's Play. I never do Let's Plays. I'm gonna do a Let's Play. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. And other than that, guys, have a great day, because you deserve it. Talk to you later.